Hi everybody, I'm Lisa Honorat with Haiti Arise Ministries, and I just wanted to give a shout out, a thank you to all of you guys that have been praying for us with the issues that we've been facing with the public road construction happening in Grand Guave and how that's impacted our ministry of Haiti Arise. Thank you so much for your prayers. We know they are powerful and effective, and we're feeling the effects of it. So I just want to give you a bit of an update today on what's happening, as well as what has been happening around campus, what we've been focusing on, what kind of ministry we're doing. We are so grateful that our family has been able to be here for the last 6 months, even though it's been very sad what's going on in Canada and a challenge that we cannot get back home easily with our family. But fortunately, we have work that can be done here, and we've been very busy with what's been happening here. So as you can see right behind me, this is the end of the road, and this is the road that goes to our gate to the campus. And they finished the sidewalks right there, and then it just drops off to go to our main campus. But that's not where the problem is. Well, there kind of is a problem there because all the water is going down to our gate. They haven't planned anything for channeling the water, but that's another problem that we have to address later. So let me just give you a bit of an update on what's happening with the wall.
Thanks everyone for the prayers, and there are lots of challenges all around, but if God is with us, who can be against us?
Yeah.
So we're here sharing the gospel, Jesus, with people, and we come alongside in every possible way to help people. But the enemy, the devil, is not happy.
He is not happy.
He is not happy.
Oh man.
But we will keep going.
Yeah.
We won't give up. Yeah. And so things are come down, and they're working on the road. So it's like they prejudge things, right? They are not technicians. They have no ability in building roads, but they go in ahead and judge stuff, causing trouble. But
yeah.
we'll keep going.
Mm-hmm.
So
so let's just take a drive up there. We can see just up the road here. So for anyone that's not been to Haiti or to Haiti Rise, we have multiple campuses. Our main campus is just down the road right here. And that's where our technical school is, our church, medical clinic, birthing center, and preschool and kindergarten, as well as our guest house. And just a few steps away, literally, just a 5-minute walk, we go up here to our South Campus property, which we'll take you up to now. And since we bought this land up here, it has been nothing but a spiritual battle. The enemy does not want children to be raised with the gospel in this community, and I believe that there is a purpose God has for the children, especially that we have in our children's village on this campus,
and that's where the church is going to be
and
built.
where the church is going to be.
Yeah.
This is why there's such a battle.
Yeah, there's going to be a real transformation taking place in that property.
Yeah.
And the young people, the children are getting education.
Yeah.
That's where the school is, and so on. So.
Yeah. So let's go take a look. So all these sidewalks are brand new. They've been working very hard at getting them done. But as you can see here, as our wall is coming up, it actually bends into our wall. Because this property on the other side, they're actually going to have to tear his construction down because it's in the street. But as of right around here, all the way up to the first tower pole here, they say they need more space for the sidewalk. As you can see there, it's marked 0.37. They said they need 1 meter. So they need to move the wall in by about 1 or 2 feet. Up here now, they have enough space. And they said there's no problem here. So here they're working hard, and we actually cannot drive into our campus at the moment because they're putting the sidewalks in. As as well, you can see that it's dipped way down. They've dug out the road to be, I'm not really sure what their plan is, why they need to bring it so far down, but that's what it is. So. This is the other side of our gate, going towards Taino Beach. And originally they wanted to take down our whole wall all the way down. You can see how long it is, because this property is about 8 acres. And to do that, they said they were going to take 2 meters from our land along the whole perimeter of the wall. And that is what we really were invoking all of your guys' prayers for, because that's just not just. They didn't take anybody else's land that way, and there's no reason for them to take 2 meters only to put in a sidewalk along the road. The sidewalk itself only needs to be 1 meter wide, and all along here, as you can see on the wall there, it's marked 1 meter. They have enough space to do the whole sidewalk along the wall. So again, what they are telling us now is that from the wood power pole that we're coming up on here, all the way down to the end, they still want to remove. They still want to move this part of our wall in from right about here all the way down. And as you can see, there's still lots of space here. There can still be a sidewalk between the curb and the wall, even though right here is a little bit, we do see that that's a little bit less space. But for them to do that would cost the company that's building the road to rebuild our wall. So since it's set before them that they have to rebuild our wall before they destroy our existing wall, they've held off on doing it. So we're actually very grateful that this wall is being, or this road is being built. It's going to be awesome when it's finished. It goes all the way into town, and half of it is already finished in town, and this should be done by August. So we will see.
The other problem now for us, if for all the water this way to our gate, all the water coming down. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I still have the issues with that.
So now when it rains, all the water drains down right in front of our gate, and there's no canal or channel for the water to go elsewhere. So they said that's not in their plan to do anything about it. That's something that we will have to take care of ourselves, even though, again, that should be a role of the city to plan for channeling runoff and rainwater and drainage. But today there hasn't been much rain, so there's not much water here. But when there's rain, starting just about right here, all the way to the gate and around the corner, it's just one big puddle of mud. And this is actually still sitting there from the last time it rained, going around the corner there. So we just wanted to give you that little update, and thank you so much for everybody that has been standing with us. Please continue to pray that the city will decide that they do not need to remove our wall at all. Now the kids are out for break time. Comment nous y est, Timon?
Comment nous y est?
T'as dit bonjour? Qui fort? Bonjour! Oh, nous tous dis bonjour.
Bonjour.
Nous va qu'on parler? Bonjour! Oh, c'est le monde qui compte parler? Bonjour! Qui fort? Bonjour! Okay. So here we are at Bon Matin Cafe at Haiti Rise Technical School. We're having so much fun with this cafe. It's running really well. We now have a TV installed. We have fans to keep people cool. And we are actually working on installing solar so that we have power all the time. These guys are working on putting up the frames for the solar panels that are going to be installed here. And we have guys digging the holes. And unfortunately, our bobcat broke down and got stuck right there as Pappy was working the first day with it. So we got to work on fixing that. But yeah, this is one of the big things we've been working on, getting this cafeteria up and running well. So let's see what else is going on around campus. Sorry, it's very loud here. Here's our clinic. Today it's not operating. We only operate 3 days a week now. Since the COVID pandemic, we have not been able to open back up to full operations 5 days a week. We are actually low on funding. We need more sponsors for the medical clinic. So we run Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday right now. And this is the flower bed that was started by our good friend Barry that was here, and it was finished in his honor. And the grass and weeds grow so fast because of the rain. But this is wonderful. Every time we walk by, we remember Barry. Here we have the birthing center building that is so ready. The community is ready and waiting for this birthing center to be optional. But again, this year we've had many challenges. We had to be closed for a number of months because of COVID. We lost one of our midwives, and our other midwife just had a baby, so she's been on maternity leave. She's back to work now. But to find new midwives has been very difficult because once they get their training, most of them leave the country. So we had many that we were interviewing that have already left the country. But we do have a nutrition program for babies up to 1 year old that is feeding and helping kids stay healthy. And as you can see, every day we have a number of kids here. Let's see what else is happening around campus. We also have our preschool and kindergarten classes here. They are in full operation. They're all in class right now. Otherwise you'd see all sorts of kids in red and cream uniforms running around the yard here.